Hello everyone, welcome to the official channel of Other 24/7 Not Test. Let's start with one new series of MPSC Sub Inspector which has recently shown up a notification like your exams are on 31st of August and as you all know, this is an exam where you will be getting maximum of science question, general science question. So we'll be starting a new series where we'll be doing maximum questions of general science. So this is specifically for sub inspector of supply, but yes, those who are giving exams on 22nd of July for the MPSC LDA exam, this session will be important for them as well. I have taken here a few questions which have already came in the last year's MPSC sub inspector of supply from there, and also few questions I have added by myself. So before starting the class, I am saying everyone to download our Other 24/7 app for today's class PDF along with previous year paper, all India live test notes and articles, or any latest job alert. Everything you will be getting in our Other 24/7 app. Let's start with the first question. So the first question is, where was India's first government backed drone forensic lab inaugurated? So this is a complete new question which is a current affairs. This was a question of last year August and September. In between August and September this was been inaugurated. So it is the first government backed drone forensic lab. This is important because we all know now the drone or anything that is related with drone are very familiar. I think it's like everyone have seen or have a drone of their own. Now in the means bridal shoots or any means occasion, special occasion, there also we are able to see drone, right? So yes, government have set up one new organization, one lab in UP, Uttar Pradesh, in Lucknow. So that is the first general government backed drone forensic lab. The name is Tarkash. The question may ask like this, like what is the name of the lab? The name of the lab is Tarkash, that was inaugurated at UP State Institute of Forensic Science in Lucknow by the Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, and it was been inaugurated on August 19 last year. Next question, Glanders disease that was recently seen in news is caused by which agent? So this is a disease which was been seen frequently in news of last few months, and it has caused a very big havoc in few of the places. So what is the answer of this when we say about Glanders disease? What may be the answer? So Glanders disease and questions related with disease are maximum asked in this exam. So whenever we say about Glanders disease, it is a type of disease that is caused by bacteria, do remember, and Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairying under the Ministry of Fishery, Animal Husbandry and Dairying has issued revised national plan on this particular disease. Okay, do remember it is a zoonotic disease, as I have mentioned here about animal husbandry. Do remember this question. Next question, what is the study of microanatomy of cell, tissue and organ as seen through a microscope? So I am seeing a disease that is caused by any of this agent, or that is a micro disease in which I am seeing any part of that particular cell, tissue or organ via a microscope. So what is the study related with that? Entomology, paleontology, histology or lithology? So what will be the answer? Yes, so that is also known as histology. When we say about studying of cells, studying of tissue or studying of any body part, like thing I have gone for a study of my particular tissue part, means I am suffering from disease of from a long period of time, but blood reports are all clean. So that is the reason why I am going for a study of my cell or tissue. So that will be I am going for histology section. Do remember? Apart from that, what are the other three words saying? That also you can see once for your exam. Next question, when we touch leaves of touch me not plant, they close up. These movements are called. This is a very basic question. This thing we have seen in our small classes, like in our 7, in our 8. So this is a touch me not plant, right? We also say this as a shy plant, because whenever we touch this plant, this closes up. So what is this movement called? It is known as seismonastic movement, photonastic movement, nistinastic or chemonastic movement. What will be the answer here? This is a very important question. Everyone should know at least the options, like what is the name of the movement when we say about seismonastic, photonastic or chemo. Chemo is related with chemicals. Here we are not saying anything about chemical. It will not be a chemonastic movement. So what will be the answer then? A, B or C? Seismo, photo or nisti? Yes. So whenever we say about touch me not pen, it is a type of seismonastic movement. Okay. Whenever we are touching them, they just closes up to resist themselves, or like we are touching that plant, they are thinking that we are a pathogen or we are a outside agent for them. That is the reason why they closes up. That is a type of activity that is carried out by few of the plants. Okay. Next question. Rate of cooling depends on the. So now as you all have seen, like it's very hot, it's summer and the temperature has risen up so much. It is so much humidity because of the lack of trees, as you have seen in your vicinity. There are now almost, the trees are almost gone now. So now think like we are dependent on weather. Now when we say about rate of cooling, it depends on what? Nature of the radiating surface in which it is radiating, area of the radiating surface, temperature difference between the body and the surrounding, or else all of the above. What will be the answer when we say about rate of cooling? Rate of cooling, it may be of any situation. Here I am specifically saying about weather. So whenever we say about rate of cooling, these are dependent on all of the surfaces. So whenever we say about any effect, cooling effect or heating effect, there we come across of three words: radiation, conduction and convection. Okay. So these are some of the important things. For this, I'll be showing you with the help of a figure what does the three word mean. So whenever we say about cooling effect, Newton have also given one more law, that is law of cooling. Apart from the law that he have given for gravitation, this is mainly for law of cooling. It states that rate of temperature of the body is proportional to the difference between the temperature of the body and that of the surrounding medium. Means higher the temperature, it is related with the medium or where it is there or where it is located. So like whenever we say about this three word, radiation, conduction or convection. Now think of a situation, I am making a packet of Maggi in a pan. Okay, so this is a pan, I am making a packet of Maggi. This is a gas where, what is this? This is a fire I am giving. It is a very bad diagram, just understand what I am saying here. So if this is a pan, I am cooking here, right? I am cooking Maggi here. So this, what it is getting? It is getting fire. This is known as radiation. Whenever we say about this part is hot, obviously, because it is directly attached to the radiating surface, while this part is slightly hot than this part. While one part is known as conduction, the other part is known as convection. In exams, sometimes such examples are also been asked. Okay, so do remember, these are some of the basic words when we say about different cooling effect. Next, this is a question of physics. If a moving body turns its speed to 1.5 times, what will be the impact of its kinetic energy? So whenever we say about kinetic energy, potential energy, total energy, maximum times such questions have been asked. So whenever we say about a body, its speeds has been increased from 1.5 speed. So what will be the kinetic energy of that particular body? It will become 1.5 times more, 3 times more, 2.25 or 6 times more. It is a small formula, it is a small mathematical calculation. So whenever we say about a moving body which is 1.5 times more, then that will become 2.25 times more than that of the body, because whenever we say about kinetic energy, it is a product of half the mass times velocity, that is squared. When a velocity is double, kinetic energy would also go up 4 times. Okay, that is 4 times of this. If velocity is triple, the kinetic energy would go up in 9 times. If velocity is increased by 1.5, then we have to multiply 1.5 into 1.5, that will be 2.25 times. So the answer is number C. Next question, which are the following is a non-metallic mineral? Whenever we say about non-metallic mineral, So what will be the answer here? Mica, bauxite, granite or silica? So these are some of the important questions which usually shows up in the exam. Whenever we see the periodic table, there are various metallic and non-metallic mineral. So among this, the non-metallic, which is not a non-metallic mineral, that is bauxite. Also, you go for some of the answers for metallic, non-metallic and fuel resources. So whenever we classify minerals, they are divided into either metallic, non-metallic or fuel resources. Metallic minerals are those which we again divide in ferrous and non-ferrous mineral. Here iron, manganese, tungsten, chromite all falls in here. Non-ferrous are those where iron is not been included, like copper, lead, zinc, gold, copper, gold, bauxite, these all are non-ferrous mineral. Non-metallic minerals mainly we use for industrial purposes like limestone, asbestos, mica, these all are example of non-metallic. And when we say about metallic mineral, this have many impurities here in them, and also they are very good conductor of both heat and electricity. While we say about non-metallic, they are such mineral which are not easily found. Impurities are relatively less than that of metallic mineral, and these are not very good conductors of electricity. Like for example, when we say about all this mineral like mica or limestone, these are not very good electricity conductive mineral. Okay, so that is one other reason, and also they are very brittle when they are stuck. And fuel resources are those which we use in our day-to-day life for our different purposes. Next question: a person develops resistance to the action of insulin in the body's cell. It is called as. So I think you all know, like we have maximum diabetes patient as of now. So think of a situation where a person develops resistance to the action of insulin. What will be the type of disease here? Type 1 diabetes, type 2, hybrid, or else none of the above. So like in every household of India, 1 or 2% is suffering from diabetes, which has become a very big problem of India now. So whenever we say about insulin resistant, that is a type 2 diabetes. This is very familiar, this is very common rather than type 1 diabetes. Here type 1 diabetes usually occurs from infancy as well, like it continues till death. But when we say about type 2 diabetes, we can somehow control at least, but here we have to take insulin, we have to resist ourselves to few things. So amongst this, type 1 diabetes is occurring less than type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes is frequently seen much more. So here our body develops resistance to the action of insulin. It is a lifelong disease, prevents our body from using insulin like it should be absorbed, like that way our body does not absorb insulin. Okay, next, gargling with a solution of table salt is known to provide relief for a sore throat. Now you are suffering from a sore throat, so for that reason you are gargling with salt solution. So what happens there? It kills bacteria, it works as an analgesic, it dehydrates water from inflammatory tissues by osmosis, or else none of the above reasons. So when we say about gargling with a salt solution, here we usually say like it dehydrates the water, like we have inflamed tissue, right? We can see like our tonsil glands are being swollen up. So for that reason we usually gargle so that we get relief from such problem. And also gargling with salt water helps cure the throat infection. Okay, so that is also one of the reason. Next question: the disease filariasis is transmitted by. This has already came in your 2025 question, year. This question have already came once. So when we say about disease filariasis, how it is caused? It is again a disease that is caused by mosquito. It is a mosquito borne disease. Okay, bite of infected vector mosquito tends to get this disease. The parasite deposits near the site of puncture skin, penetrates skin, then it goes to a lymphatic system. So it is how the disease is transmitted. Next question: which of the following is a major source of dietary fiber? This also question have came in earlier exam. So when we say about dietary fiber, fiber is very much important for us. It is important for our heart health as well, because when you say about heart health, apart from the carbs or proteins, our body also require fiber. Fiber also helps to get rid of constipation, so that our body is free from at least few of the things which usually occurs from taking excess of carbs. So whenever we say about dietary fiber, amongst this we get maximum from vegetable rather than other things. Okay, so these are some of the sources from where we get dietary fiber from plants we get from maximum from banana, melon. This is not the normal oil. These are oils such as olive oil, or those which have very less amount of extra carbs. From pea also, from green vegetables, and from animal source we get from few species of fishes where the fats or oil amount is less. Eggs also, some products which are butter, cheese or milk also. Next question. The common adulterant that is found in chili powder. You all have seen, like when we say about chili powder, there the color are much more red. Now if I prepare chili powder in my home, it is not so red. It is like pale red. But when we buy from market, that is very bright red, because there we can find such thing which like is a mixture of dust like particle, brick like particle. So apart from brick like particle, these are some of the things which have been added. Some artificial dyes are also some added, sawdust or that. So these are some of the things which are added. These are common adulterant found in chili powder. Next question, lactose. So there are few person which are lactose lactose tolerant, means they cannot take milk directly, but yes, they can drink up curd, right? So the reason why, because lactose is a very complex carb, the body is not able to break down the lactose. The formula of lactose is this. This is a structural formula. When you say about lactose, it is C12H22O11. Okay, do remember. So this is how we say about hydrolysis of lactose. This is a formula. When we say hydrolysis, means breaking down of lactose with the help of water molecule, it forms glucose, 2 molecules of glucose. Okay, do you remember? Next, which virus is commonly transmitted through contaminated food or water? So whenever we say about contaminated food or water, which of the from following virus is been spread easily? Yes. So among this, there is cure for almost all the types of hepatitis, but for hepatitis C there is no cure as of now. No vaccine has been made of hepatitis C. So among this, which is directly contaminated by food or water, that is hepatitis A virus. So it is usually contaminated food or water, like I have shared a common toilet for people which have already means suffering from hepatitis A. So there also we are means prone to get this particular disease. So this is all for today. Again I will be doing one paper which is related with this particular exam. This is the homework for you all. Give the answer in the comment section. Like microorganisms that grow at refrigeration temperature, they are termed as what? These are the example. Give the answer in your homework section, comment section. So again I am saying, you can go for test prime for all the upcoming exams. You can test yourself for all any subject which you find difficult. So for that you have your test prime. You can go in our Adult24/7 app. You can search for test prime for any types of mock test. So this is all for today. Thank you so much. We will be connecting again with such classes. Take care everyone.